I just had breakfast with a group of men, blew me away. Clinicians who focus on the mental health and the mental well-being of American police officers. That breakfast we had was amazing. And from that conversation, I came away reinvigorated to continue doing what I do, but also saddened and with a question. Why won't law enforcement fully embrace the aspects involving mental health? And the Lord, being so kind as the Lord always is, gave me the answer as I continued to research and look into why. Let's talk about mental health in American policing. It's the big elephant in the room. Everybody says they care about it, but when push comes to shove, not so much. And then there's two big reasons why it's never going to be fully bought into. Leadership in law enforcement is no different than leadership in corporate America, sports or politics. The top dogs set the tone, and the reality, a lot of them are old school. They grew up in the suck it up and deal with it culture. They don't want to open Pandora's box because deep down, they'd have to look in the mirror, and guess what? They don't want to do that. I mean, think about it. If an NFL coach has an anger problem, is he going to be the one leading a team seminar on emotional intelligence? Of course not, because the second he does, people are going to start whispering, hey, coach, you might want to take this class, right? Same thing in policing. If the folks at the top admit that mental health is a real issue, then they have to start working on themselves, and that's not happening. The second reason is this. It's just bad for business. Let's be honest. Caring about mental health in theory is easy, but in practice, it costs money, it costs time, and time costs money. Departments are already struggling to keep boots on the ground. They're hemorrhaging officers, struggling with recruitment, and if they start giving people actual mental health days off, who's covering those shifts? The answer, overtime. Lots and lots and lots of overtime. And guess what? Police budgets aren't made for that. This is the brutal truth. There's a cost-benefit analysis happening at the top, and they're thinking if we go all in on mental health, we're going to have half our department off the streets, our overtime budgets are going to go through the roof, and it's just not a priority because making it a priority would create a logistical nightmare. So yeah, everybody loves to say they support mental health and law enforcement, but the system, it's not built for it. Leaders don't want to face their own demons, and departments don't want to foot the bill. Until these two things change, mental health and policing will stay right where it's at, talked about, but never fully embraced.